Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to FM Group. We were set up there just to provide governance to the interbank market. But there were so many gaps and opportunities in Nigeria. And each strategy session we had, we saw opportunities and what we could do.
Africa was initiative that platforms like you champion. I realized that most people don't understand real concept on because the concept and you have to understand it. So the narrative, the impression, depends on who you say it, who's telling you, who should see it.
My name is Eric Taylor. I'm the founder and CIO of Trident. Trident's a private equity firm based in the United States, based in New York, focused on the 30 million small businesses in the US.
I launched an accelerator called Emerge and had the opportunity to invest in 14 companies there for underrepresented founders. So did SoftBank to start investing in minority founders and then helped launch the $100 million opportunity fund for Black and Latinx founders in the US.
I run a venture capital fund based out of LA and San Francisco Bay Area called Back in Chile. And we're a seed stage fund, so we invest in companies, tech and tech-enabled companies. Once they build a product, they're starting to take this fund. We typically write about $2 million for about 10% ownership in this company.
Definitely here we're definitely going to expand Solo to the continent. Probably most likely start with Nigeria. I'll tell you a little bit. Solo is a marketplace that allows individuals to lend and borrow from other individuals. So focusing on the personal loan emergency funding market in the US. And I'll let Travis tell a little bit more of the story.
You know, while many people would say that America is like the wealthiest country, I would actually argue that we're the fastest growing emerging market. You know, 80% of our population lives paycheck to paycheck. Over 40% of our population doesn't have $400. They would have to borrow from someone else or sell something to get $400. And we really solve that need. You know, these individuals who need $200 to get their car fixed or $100 to keep their lights on, have the ability to come to our platform, which is a mobile marketplace.
We developed a total fee replacement of the white gate for the blind. So now they don't need again the wearable device. We have a bunch of sensors around. Some people said we do Teslas, but for people, not for cars.
My name is Akintoye. I'm the CEO and founder of Recruitment Technologies. It's our first time in Africa. So not only Nigeria, but also Africa. So we're very excited to be here. We're based in the Bay Area, San Francisco.
They said data is data is the next oil, and that's the truth. That's the global truth. And as you can see, an average Nigerian is using 10 to 20 gig on a monthly basis. Now the problem is files get bigger. We've started from less 1080p, we moved to 4K, we're now doing 8K, and the data are getting bigger. The question is, how do we move this data? The infrastructure is bad, the pipeline is thin, but what our technology does is it compresses this data, moves it faster than any technology out there.
Server is only going to be able to service about 2,000 customers. We can notch that up to 4,000 to 5,000. So that decreases your actual infrastructure costs automatically by doing that. But also it gives you the ability to stream not just from short distances, because typically you have to have a pop, right, or a tower about every 300 kilometers roughly. We've been streaming from Johannesburg to here. Right?
No pop in between.
No pop in between. I've streamed all the way from here to Atlanta, 8,500 miles away. No pop, 2-second delay. 2 seconds. The average is 45 to 70 seconds, and that's some of the best technologies on the
Hello, my name is Kevin Bond. I'm the CEO of my company, Bonded Music in the States, 40-year music company where we garnered 10 Grammy Awards working in the area of production and songwriting. We're here partnering with Platform Capital to produce a product called Beats Bank. which is going to be a global warehouse marketplace for producers, songwriters, creatives, DJs as well to come in and exchange, collaborate, and even the dynamic of artists being able to submit their works and we'll be able to take it from the starting points to the finish points and be able to produce that record and those records for them as well. And put music in the marketplace for commercial release as well as movies and commercial uses, you name it. It's going to be pretty much full range of music product.
The most important facilitation that we still need to do has to do from the grassroots, from the bottom up. Because there are institutions right now that are great at what they do. There's the IFCs, there are the banks, there are all these others. But that's not sufficient for the groundswell of growth that Nigeria and indeed Africa requires. So while you might hear overlaps, I'm hearing complementary skills and resources.
And that is supposed to, that boosts confidence, and institutional investors are therefore happy to invest in private companies.
In the younger world, so to say, we can skip, or you guys can skip many evolutionary steps that in the old world, they had to do that. Very old mechanisms, you always have the saying, oh, we always used to do it this way, so we're not going to change. And here, I feel, that these steps can be skipped, right? You don't have the old structures. You can start from the get-go.
We hope that once they get aligned, and I think that's also some more work to do on that public service.
I'm the CEO of Polaris Bank. So we're a Nigerian bank. Hitherto we used to have operations in all of Africa, 5 other African countries. We've chosen to physically be a national bank, but of course, using our digital play, reach out to customers in other parts of Africa and of course the entire world.
So in Africa, there are basically 2 types of fintech ecosystems: telco-led or banking. One of the things that we do to ensure that we're able to create an ecosystem of opportunities that's robust is ensuring that we're able to create a bridge between what we're doing in Africa and what we're doing abroad as well. Welcome. This is Access Bank. This is the bank's head office. We are anchored out of Nigeria, have about 16 presence across the rest of the world. Anchoring our vision for the next 5 years is to be Africa's gateway to the world. So we're supporting trade within Africa and trade Africa and the rest of the world. You'll be shocked to know that there are several African countries that have been cut off from the rest of the world. So it's not about if we're profitable. I think, yes, you need to be profitable to sustain over time, but the fact that we focus on social issues, we focus on supporting women, youth, and a lot of things we do are geared towards that. Making money is good, but I think sacrificing making money in the short term for longer term benefits is not something that is within the bank's own ethical values.